Alrighty guys, we're back to our glorious Roman Empire. We just got all of our governors established, so that should help a lot with our proximity and get us more control of our empire. We will see. We are building up our army and we are looking to invade Hungary. So we're just going to straight up start this off with a war with Hungary. What we want to get is these flintlock levies before we go there. Chambered cannon, like we could wait and get everything, but I just really want to get our economy stabilized, our country stabilized. I didn't know becoming Rome would have... Well, I mean, moving our capitals, whatever, that's expected, but everything else that we got was kind of weird. Then I also want to look at bureaucracies, and we have another one, and since we're going to be conquering a ton of people, I think the Romanos one is going to be really good. It gives us prestige, as well as it gives us integration, and if we don't invest in it, we just get a little bit of hatred. So I like that one a lot, and we're going to fully vest it so we can integrate a lot of these countries, and then of course we are going to get some more legitimacy as well. Now obviously legitimacy takes a hit while we are investing in those, but we do have enough to get it. And then since we accepted Italian culture, as we integrate these places, they become cores in our empire, which is also once again very, very good for us. Now, we are fully stable, but we are not, we can support them with some money. We are not fully legitimate, so we have quite a few things we could do here, quite a few buildings we could build. We just got a lot going on that we really need to get in shape, get our stuff in order. Our house is in very disarrayed. So we are now a great power again, so that is very good. So with our great power, we can start getting back to assimilating stuff. We'll just have to take another loan while our legitimacy gets up there. Then during our war with Hungary, reclaiming these Roman borders, we should be a-okay. So we have now finished getting those. We can now switch to... Oh, we're not the cultural powerhouse yet. So I like to just search by people and see where we have the most people and where we have the most amount of area. So like Campania has a lot of people, but it is not integrated at all. Since we're accepting Napoleon, that culture, we can really focus on a few of these areas here in Serbia and other locations, because we've accepted that as a part of our place. We don't have to really worry about them being the other things. So we're obviously spending our money on loans. We are getting all of these places the moment they're integrated. Once again, all very good for us. We are close to being able to enforce our culture or our religion. We're gonna focus religion on these places. Like, you do one with culture, one with religion, and just alternate them. We absolutely want to strengthen our governments. We're probably going to end up having to stabilize our place as well. Cracking down on all these rebels really sucks as well, but it is what it is. The last thing we want is a Catholic rebellion to have to quell while we are doing all these things. So we're strengthening our government, we're integrating these areas. I believe now is the time to declare war on Hungary, or I guess we can wait for our people. We have quite a bit before we can go to war with them, so we can have our next level of horses before we go to war. I love that the moment they're integrated, because we've accepted their culture, they become a part of us, which is very good. We will quell these rebellions, stop them from rebelling on us. We couldn't be prouder. A gentleman and an officer. We love that. Totally didn't call it an officer and a gentleman. I can't imagine why. Honestly, next time we spend legitimacy like that, we could have canonized someone. I was not paying attention. And we ended up taking some pretty hefty loans in the process because of it. However, having a guy help out our government helps us a lot in a multitude of ways. So, we'll repay that. We have integrated this area. Now that we have done that, we can also have him stabilize our country. And that, once again, just stabilizing, doing that, and dealing with the bureaucracies, those 3 people just make you so much more money because you're lowering the cost of most of your stuff. So we are prestigious, we are glorious, we are Roman. We paid off some debt. We are now the diplomatic hegemon. That's crazy because I want to be the cultural hegemon, which we should become the cultural hegemon. I don't really care about being the diplomatic one. We just get the diplomatic one because of all the diplomacy stuff we have just for literally simply existing. But cultural one is the one we want because when you're the cultural one, you can do integrate area. And it is very, very overpowered. Okay, now we have our heavy units, which are very good. So we unpause that. Upgrade those. I don't know why. Perfect. Okay. So we now have heavy here. Okay. So I think those also have a limit to how many they can make. Yeah. Okay. So we made a whole bunch of heavy ones, so now we can't level these up. So that also means we need to get the other non-unique units so like we can have the unique units, and then that also means we need to get these as well. I'm so glad we can just press control and put a research in. That is probably the best change of this patch. Like, straight up. We have our next era of horses. Like I said, we're in no hurry, and our research is pretty good. Getting heavy lancers for where we are would be very helpful. Just making sure we have all the units that we need. Paying off our debts, so we're debt-free. We are maxed everything. We are now the cultural hegemon again. So wherever we were this place, we can have him assimilate an area, make it Greek. We could do Serbia, but we also could do Bosnia. I just kind of want to look at where all the people are. Oh, okay. Actually, we're going to do that. That is a core part of our empire, and we're just tolerant to Turkish, so assimilating all the Turkish people into our people will be a lot better than what we were doing. So we are now stabilizing, we are doing everything in our power. I'm going to actually stop assimilating them, and we are going to utilize this. I think this will be a lot better. And as you can see, we're up to almost 1,000 money per turn, which, as you can see, is very, very good. We can just wait until we have heavy lancers. Obviously, our city takers, Heliopolis, would be pretty cool to get, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, we can lose that as a great power. I don't want to invest too heavily in our military because there's really no point of doing it right now. We're cracking down on these rebels. This area is becoming a part of our empire. Let's take a look at control. Now we can see the local governors really doing a lot of work here. We have this as a governor as well, but I think they are not... I don't think that these people are our a core. Let's look at the population. So these guys are... Oh, they're Armenian. Yeah, so we need to drop a culture bomb there. So while we are getting that area, we do need to do culture and religion. I think we can stop cracking down on the Lutheran ones, and we can start changing these people to Orthodoxy. So this place, Tarsus, needs to really become a part of our culture and everything. So most of Serbia is already assimilated and will slowly become a part of us. These places are looking good as well. And we can now enforce our religion. So we're enforcing religion opposed to enforcing culture on these places. And whatever you do on one of them, you do it on the other, and they will very rapidly do it. And then when they die, they become a part of your empire. So that's sort of the min-max things that you do, how you change it, what you can implement to make it very good. And so we are recovering the economy. We have bolstered our control. We are getting all these locations back to joining us. And yeah, it's just really good. We're building buildings again. We are sending our people. Chambered cannons have been researched. We have a while before we can... I guess we can just spy on Hungary again and make another CB to take their borders. We would do Naples, but we have a truce with Naples for a while. So the goal is to take all of Hungary on this area and this parallel and get a lot of stuff from them. Hungary actually has no allies. Oh, they have an alliance with Venice. Perfect. So Poland broke off whatever they had. Poland is no longer their subject, which makes them very alone. And the fact that they're very alone allows us to take them pretty easily, honestly. We now have chambered cannons everywhere. Oh no, France is the diplomatic hegemon. Whatever shall I do? We got heavy legions. Like, this one is the true Roman army. This one has all the good people. So we have two tactics we could do. And after we wipe them with these armies, we could then split our armies again and have 4 armies. Expand the... we're going to go barracks because we actually have all of our things already. Yeah, we can obliterate a lot of those. I would do additional taxes, but we want to get these barracks expanded for sure. This is great news. Yeah, giving them a tax exemption would be terrible for us. Moving us towards that is not a bad idea. They all want a tax exemption. Are you for real? The clergy would be the best one to do, and of course it's the least impactful. Yeah, a tax exemption to raise taxes just isn't worth it. So we just gotta hope we cap out at 100. And once we do that, we can... What is my build? Yeah, my buildings are automated to build things, so... The Empire is doing things. Yeah. We enforce... Absolutely, we enforce that. Alright, we have some new cores. This guy is available, and he is actually pretty good at assimilating. So we want Tarsus and this area down here to be assimilated into Greek philosophies, Greek cultures, Greek everything. Once we have these heavy lancers in this, we will go to war with Hungary. We had to delay it just a little bit because might as well have the best army that we can. There's no reason not to do that. Who is our heir? Do we have an heir? I don't know if we have an heir. That is not good to not have an heir. This guy is our heir. I don't even know where this guy is. And then we could do a lot with his increases. We could do a lot sending him here. Turkey is going there. It's just some random dude from along the lines that is our heir, which is crazy. So Egypt is better than us. France is better than us, but that's it. No one else is better than us, so... With that knowledge, we will get our heavy lancers, upgrade those. We'll probably start the war now so we don't have to make another CB. Or at least after we upgrade all of our units. Okay, so the reformed ones are better than those. That is very good to know and very interesting. We will start spending investments on all of our people. I know it'll take a little bit of a hit, but we are good to go. Let us create our CB and let us restore... Oh, we don't have to create it. We can just do it. Silly me. Georgia doesn't want to help us, but Poland will help them. That's fine. They say we're slightly weaker, but I'll show them what slightly weaker looks like. I will show them what Roman excellence is. And that they will be unable to do anything to us. We have our forces stationed up here. We'll put one army at each castle with reinforcements on the way. Or we could attack now and stop whatever they have. These castles on the coast will actually help us a ton. Like a ton. And then we can actually start taking theirs while our people get here and assist us. So we'll support mercantilism. No reason not to. The modernized Heliopolis. Okay. So now we can have ginormous siege towers that obliterate everything. So this is why these castles on the side are really, really helpful. Because these castles over here stop them from, I guess we can park our navy right here, and that'll allow our levies to get all the way over. Alright, so we have taken that castle. Let us march the levy army here. And then let us bring these guys here. Bang, we slaughtered them. Very nice to see. And that's how it happens, you know? You have these places, they get absorbed because they don't have an heir. Very overpowered. Alright, let us split this levy group in half, and now we will have two armies to do our bidding. And with that, we should be able to, you know... First off, we want to look at this war. So this is what we can take with the Roman borders, right? So we are just going to set this peace value to take all of it. We want it all, and you will give it to us. All of this will be Rome. And we will see what happens when we try to do it all. At the very least, we want a road to Rome. So like, even if we don't take all of this, we straight up just need a road to Rome. And a road to Rome will provide us with the, road to Rome will give us everything we want. And of course, we want to take all this from Venice, but I believe we have to actually take that to take anything from Venice. Let us actually hire a very powerful mercenary army, and we will send that mercenary army up to Venice. No heavy anything. This is actually pretty good. We like that. Alright, we'll put you guys here, you people here. We are taking these areas. We have taken these cores. We are attacking here. I did not mean to press that finder. We will attack the Polish there. And, of course, Rome is undefeated, never lost in military combat. Not actually, but that bureaucracy just makes Rome insanely good. Can we make... No. Okay. So I think we have a cap on the Heliopolises that we can have as well. Which also sucks. Alright, just go ahead and walk to Naples. You'll be fine. And then you guys go and attack them here. You guys go and attack this castle. So like, we want to just shift inward after we've defeated them at these locations. Pretty much we want one army constantly defending, and we want one army constantly attacking. These guys definitely want to sit up here before they go and attack whatever they got cooking there. So we do not want them to be not very tired. Alright, you guys go ahead and head here. You know what, let's just bring the fleet. We got a Roman navy, let's use it. Things Rome never said ever. Like, we got our Roman navy, let's use it. Like, they never said that. Alright, let's see if our mercenaries and levies can win. We won. Good. As expected. Do not be alarmed. They got armies of 50k, we got armies of 50k. And our armies get bigger every month. We're winning every battle here at the border. These castles are actually helping a lot. Surprisingly. Not surprisingly. That should not be surprising that the castles are castling and doing well. But we built them all up so they didn't. After last war, we learned a lot. And we learned a lot of tactics, like, in this game because of that. Like, they just came that way and did what they did. And we were like, oh, huh. Alright. So now we are taking them here. We are taking them there. We are getting everything that they have. Our army... Did our army die? Dang. Well, we're taking it, but we lost a lot of soldiers in the process. Alright, Hungary. So getting this will make us very close to, like, we can give up this. I don't really need that. I also don't need this. What we're trying to do is be able to build a road. Like, we want to build a road from Rome all the way over here. Venice has unconditionally surrendered. Perfect. Okay, Venice. You will give us all of this separately. All of it. I didn't know Venice had all this. What the? Wait, can we just vassalize them instead? My god, Venice had so many random places out here. We'll let them keep roads. We gotta give them one little sliver. There you go, you guys can keep that. Perfect, and you will give us your money. Amazing. Naples will be mad, but that's fine. We want these people to be mad. Perfect, alright. Thank you. Thank you, Venice. You did great. You did great in this war. I'm sure your people will be very proud of you. You fought hard. You fought hard and accomplished absolutely nothing. And now that Venice is taken, let us see what they will offer us. Ooh, they will almost do it. Ooh, we can actually get a lot more now that we don't have to take all that from Venice. That was actually huge. Let us see what provinces we haven't taken all of. Alright, that's pretty good. These four would be good too. Is that a province? Alright, we'll give back these. Perfect. Okay, so we could take all of that from Hungary. And then we would almost have our road to Rome. We'll have to deal with Naples again. But we kind of very easily can. Like, really easily. Like, I don't even think they're gonna do anything. Oh, dang, our army was tired. I tried to pull it off, but I got too tired along this conquest. We reinvigorated them. They saw Rome is not immortal. Rome can be defeated. That's what they learned right there. Oh no, where'd my mercenaries all died? That is a tragedy. That is a gosh dang tragedy. Alright, go there and take that. I have no idea where that army is headed. But it's fine. We are going up the coast, and we will take all of this area. Converting Tarsus. Give us another fellow here. So Venice is now relegated to the Isle of Crete right there. These guys, I don't know why, they're like a vassal somehow. It is so weird. And we got a whole bunch of places to integrate and take, and it's just so strange. Once we get this, we will then send these forces to get rid of them all. Our navy has grown emboldened, to say the least. Right, go right here, relax at that fort, and from that fort you shall fly out and delete the rest of them. Alright, let's see if Rome really built diff. We're down 10k soldiers with this fight. Oh. They're actually better than us. Dang. Alright, let's see if Hungary wants to pursue a peace deal. They're not willing to give us all of that. So we could take a little bit of it, but I am more of a we'll take it all. Alright, as their ruler died, they lacked an heir, and of course we inherited it. Just as we intended. And that is a super fast way to integrate them without actually integrating them. So that is why we do that. Alright, we're going to have to bring the army all together to deal with this threat. I do not see another way. They have so many soldiers attacking us right now that I don't think we can win. We will take this army, though. I'm not sure where we can put them down, but Venice. Okay. Army there. When in doubt, build an army. Bam. Army. Alright, you guys go here. Okay. I guess you can meet here then. And you guys go here. Our navy will assist them, I believe. Good. I do not know why they're taking 4,000 at... There we go. Taking 4,000 at a time is freaking diabolical. They should not be doing that. But it is what it is. And now we have 81,000 of the best troops here to deal with this Polish-Hungary army. They were really powerful, but I think we can beat them. Especially if they're, like, going other locations and trying to stop us from taking stuff. Yeah, see, they split. That's why that'll be their demise. And since they split, we can send forces here. We can send forces here. See, an OP tactic is to take all of these cities that are not castles, because these castles take forever, and you might get an unconditional surrender from them if you do. But they just keep... Castles have a... what do you call it? A zone of control, and that zone of control makes it very hard to take all their stuff, because that zone of control will cause you to be unable to push hard. So our forces are kind of starving here, which really sucks. They're not starving yet, but they're about to be. Alright, let us bring these guys back. Yes, Georgia, you can have food access. We'll bring that army back, this army forward. Luckily, they don't have that many castles over here, so... as long as we win and take all their stuff, we will be very, very well off. Oh my, we took that really quickly. Then we'll be able to get all these places. Defeating Venice the way we did was really huge. Alright, we took Venice, and now we are attacking inward. Hopefully Hungary will make peace with us and give us a bunch of stuff. Since that castle wall held so strong, and it stops their armies from just running past you and ignoring you. Which worked out very well. Like, really, really well. Alright, we will take this here. We'll take all these lands. Let us see if they want peace yet. So we could get up Zagor. Or Zagor. And in doing so... So taking all this will actually make people really mad at us. But we can give up a lot of that land. We do want this, though. Okay, so they're very close to making this deal. I don't know what province that is a part of. I guess we could take that, maybe. So we just need to take a little bit more of this land, and we should be good. Pretty much we just got to keep going north. Keep pushing northward. Keep pushing northward. I'm going to go ahead and hire another mercenary army. Just because we are going northward. And we need them. And every mercenary army we get... The fact we can just plop one down right there. Is just another army that can defeat them. Whether we hot drop them in like this, or whatever we do. But it secures these borders, secures these lands. And we're just trying to get to Rome, right? Like, we don't have to obliterate Hungary. Hungary can exist. Hungary existing doesn't affect us either way. So we took their castle over here. And these guys don't really have siege. So taking their castle, we can just take these two cities again. And that'll help a lot. We will support it with money, of course. Oh, let's go. Fight them there, brave Roman soldiers. Yeah, easy. I don't know if they were mercenaries or levies or what, but they lost, that's for sure. Then we take this, then we go up here and take that. As of now, we're just willing to take whatever they got for us. Like, we're not too concerned about any of these rebels. Lutheran patriots are kind of on the rise, but not really. These guys can come over here. Oh, I guess we gotta take this city. If we take this city, we can then attack them, I think. Always funny how that works. You like take one land and then you can go attack them here. Alright, we wiped them. We will move our army over here. A focus on quality offensive. We want to be offensive. Forts are lame. We're awesome. Keep pushing forward. We have two choices here, and I think the best choice is to just put all of our forces together now. These guys can keep just sacking cities that are on the way. I guess we just have them take that castle, even though they're not the best castle takers. We can keep pushing forward, keep taking their lands, and we don't have to worry about too much. So we're all the way up here. Our mercenary contract is out. I guess we just keep taking this area. Let us... Okay, they will accept our treaty. Is there any other half provinces we have? I don't want to get too greedy, but like if we could take Zagor as well, that it just limits them, right? The more we can take, the less we have to take next time. Okay, so that is too much. And they won't say yes to that. But they will say yes to this. Alright, so we can give them that. Alright, and then we'll make them give us money. And now that is actually a problem. Because we will piss off Austria. So let us crank our diplomatic spending to the max. Let us set someone else to, we can set this to diplomatic endeavors. Unpause, pause. I don't know if that does anything, but it feels like it does something. Increase? Yes. That is so much development. My goodness. Alright, unpause, pause. Hungary, let us make peace. Okay. And in the brief moment that we unpaused and paused, you got some war score. Alright, Hungary. I'm about to show you why you made a bad choice. Alright, let us infiltrate their economy, or administration, sorry, and just see what they got. We could literally already see all of their people. Now that's funny. That's crazy, actually. So we'll take this. Perfect. You guys go here and wipe the remaining Hungarian forces. Then no Hungarian forces exist. And because none of them exist, we'll be able to now build our, hopefully they'll accept this peace now. Okay. Oh, I guess we can take out the money. Yeah. Okay, so we don't want this. Bam. Okay. And now I can get some money. Perfect. Alright, give it to us. Bam! We have now taken all that beauty. Then our next site is on Naples. A disloyal subject, whatever. Be disloyal. See if we can. This guy needs to spread whatever he was spreading. Spread that beautiful stuff. Let us disband all of our levies. Let's bring the army back together. Our glorious Roman Empire is most marvelous. Let us see if we can tolerate a, let's see if we can tolerate a culture. I don't want to, can we tolerate Hungarian? Or Turkish? Where is Turkish even existing? I didn't even know we had it. Wait, so what is... what cultures are here? We got Venetian. Is just Serbian? I figured it'd be Hungarian. I guess we can tolerate them. We got the room to tolerate Hungarian. So there's no reason not to tolerate them. Anything like that helps a ton. We'll go to capital economy. Why not? Perfect. Alrighty. Oh no, they joined a coalition against us. Whatever shall we do? Okay, so these fort maintenance are killing us. Naval all these maintenances are killing us. So let's lower them back down. Let us go to forts. We definitely have way too many forts. Way too many bastions. Like, we do not need these at all. Okay, so we have bastions. Okay, well, we had bastions, so... bastions are gone. Castles. So, yeah, like, all of these castles we don't really want at all. We're okay with having them on the border with Hungary, but, like, the inner sea areas, just nah. There's just no reason to have this many castles. Like, they just get castle crazy, the AI does. And then when you take all their land, you're then forced to make a bunch of, you're forced to make a bunch of concessions on them. So, like, here, we don't really need all these castles in Rome as well. A little defortification, and that's our vassal, so it's not actually our castle. Like, why does Sicily have a castle on, like, every single tile? That is just not good for us at all. Alright, so little castle exploding. A little coalition forming. We can sell these guys back. That is our navy. Sell. There you go. Bam. We're building all these beautiful places. All these other places are becoming a core. Oh my. Now that's a fun little coalition. Oh my god. So it's essentially the entire Eastern Roman Empire. Or Holy... My goodness. Oh no. What have we done? So, if we declare war against the Naples, what do you think will happen? Surely we can win, right? Right? My god, that is so many people joining a coalition against us. This little Austrian territory is going to have to go. And see, like, we could make peace, but my goodness. That is so many people banding together. And you know what's funny is I think we're actually good enough to defeat it. That's the craziest part about this, is while they have so many soldiers coming for us, we actually might have more than enough to stop them. So we're trying to make this a core because we built a governorship there. As you can see, it is spreading very nicely. We have one here. I don't know why we have 93 there. Like, it has something that is spewing stuff out. We could build a governorship actually up here if we had any of these places. So if you station the army somewhere, you get a ton of control. This is very good to know. Not that we need to do. You know what, let's bring it to Rome. The army belongs in Rome. And then we obviously have, oh my goodness, we have to get to integrating. We just took on so many places that we're going to have to start integrating all of them. Is that our heir, they said? We're getting new cores every time because we're Roman, we're tolerant of other cultures. That was kind of what made them so super. Like, they didn't care what culture you had as long as you paid your dues to Rome. They were like, you're good. Yeah, we can cut the money from stabilizing because we're max stability, max that, and let us start integrating. We'll start with Hum. We'll just go upward. We'll get them all right here and just keep going. So Tarsus is the majority our land now, so we can probably stop with it. Keep going here, assimilating. That's a whole area, right? Yeah, okay. So we're doing control, we're cracking down on some zealots. You know, let's just integrate. Let's integrate and let's let these zealots have their fun. We need full focus on integration. So anyone that we can spare. Yeah, we don't really need control. Control's not getting higher there for a while, so let us just keep increasing. Yeah. As much as I would want Naples and Rome to have actual control, we're just kind of chalked on it. We will put the Navy there. That's where we should do everything, because we literally have 0 threats out here. The only thing we could do is declare Egypt our rival. which I think we're gonna go do now. Whether or not that is a good idea or a bad idea, we will turn off automated arrivals. Egypt. We want arrivals. Current relations. Who do we have as rivals? They declared us as their rival. We have Genoa, Naples, Jaharez, Hungary. Alright, they're no longer worthy of our rivalry. Wait, that was at the diplomacy current relations screen. And then rivals. Alright, so we're going to remove rival. And we are going to make Egypt our rival. Alright, that'll make us not as complacent. It also lets them declare war on enemy. And if they declare war and we're all the way over here, it's gonna get crazy. Okay, I'm still strengthening our government. Why am I doing that? We need to integrate these areas. So we're Rome, plus we got the Roman bureaucracy to do this. Like, we're gonna get all the soldiers. I really wish, I guess we could build a local governor. Venice might be actually better than Rome, just because it would be like midpoint. We need more like midpoint ones, so like we would probably delete Philly here. Like we just gotta get over there. There's just so much that we gotta do. And we have to go so far to do it, but we are integrating them. We've now researched national rank. 10% more money from minting. Yay! Okay, now we're getting war galleons. Now we're getting ships. Now we're getting the good stuff. And then we're going back and getting all the Roman stuff. But soon... Well, not soon. We have like 20 years before the age of absolutism is upon us. So this is where we go to war and go crazy on people. Build a spy network. We instantly go to war with them. Even if they join the coalition, even if it brings so many people to war with us, we just go right for it. Right for it with extreme prejudice. We actually, since these guys are of culture and of whatever, we can just start annexing them. It'll take us, you know, some years, but it's better than not doing anything. Great Britain are now the diplomatic hegemons. You know, we could actually make friends with the Great Britain. They're like all, like we'd have to go through France before we could, make them happy. But Egypt is gonna be our next big one. Like, we're probably done with Hungary. Like, we crippled them, and we could take more of them, but I don't really see the need to. We need to take the rest of Italy and have a unified Italian peninsula under our rule. Okay. Alright, so that is all of them. Is Florence in the... Good! Florence joined the war. How nice of you, Florence. Alright, since you want it, we will go full investment. And I don't even think we need to, like, raise levies and do anything else. Anti-Rome coalition. We literally start off winning. We have 18% winning from these guys. That is crazy. We will take... I mean, if we can get Florence from this, that'll be huge. Okay, we might actually need to raise levies. Our levies go to here. This seems like a great place to park our levies. Boats head out there. They actually just have a lot of people. Allow for witch hunts, and bam. Alrighty, guys. I think this is a good place to stop. We conquered a lot, and then we will start the next episode by defending this coalition, because it is about to get crazy here with this. So, anyway, I will see you in the next one. Peace.